Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. Hope you guys are doing really well. This is your weekly reading. This is for the Geminis, and I'm going to be using the Shadowscapes Tarot. Now, your first card is the Eight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords with the Hanged Man. So I'm kind of seeing for you, Gemini, the Eight of Pentacles is saying that you are going to be working hard, working maybe late into the night. If you're studying, you're going to be studying a whole lot. If this is your day-to-day job, this work or whatever, working hard. Or even if you don't work, it could be just saying maybe you just got a lot of stuff going on with you, responsibilities, or things that you've taken on. The Eight of Pentacles can also be like a repetitive kind of behavior as well. That it can kind of have about it. It's like it almost like it goes on and on and on. Like just like this web that you see here, like it just goes around and around and around. So the Eight of Pentacles could be that again, it could represent repetitive work, or maybe things that you have to do over again. Like maybe you've done it once or it didn't come out properly, you have to do it again, or like that kind of thing. But it also can be a card where it's like you might be training or you might be learning something, and because of that kind of repetitiveness, it helps you become more skilled and better, like better for you to be able to perfect your skills and stuff like that. So that might be something that's really good for you as well. Like that could be something that you're doing, is maybe perfecting your skill in some kind of way, being that you are a Geminis kind of like to learn new things and do new things. So if this is connected to learning, you might actually really enjoy it. But then at the same time, I think Geminis as well, we like I say we because I have a Gemini ascending, we like to learn stuff, but then at the same time we don't like to do stuff that's really repetitive, because then we get bored quite quickly, because our attention span usually just isn't that long. So I think the Eight of Pentacles could be, in some ways it could be fun, but in some ways it could be quite tedious, so it can kind of go either way. But the next card that follows is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords to me is sort of saying, like, as you can see here, is like you look so peaceful and restful, like, and I think that's kind of what you might be needing, especially after all this tedious work. Like it just might make you really tired and you just need a break, kind of thing. Six of Swords could also represent a form of travel or getting away. It also could be a case of to a certain extent, it can also represent kind of being rescued out of a situation as well, or leaving a situation that was a bit too much for us, and it's sort of like we need that rest after feeling kind of worn out and stuff. So I would say, like, definitely look into that if that's what you need. Don't overwork yourself, and just maybe get like some more sleep, because especially if you see like they're almost like near the sun, so it's almost like saying if you have more sleep, you'll feel more positive, you'll feel more radiant, and it'll be better for you, I think, physically, like to your health and stuff like that. But then also I'm really drawn to the ravens that's in these cards. Ravens represent kind of endings as well, and so to me it could be saying that maybe something is ending for you. Maybe this cycle that you've been going through and going through is going to be ending for you. Like maybe that's what you need. Maybe that time has passed and you kind of have to move on to the next. So I kind of feel like that's what you're kind of going through, but this moving on is going to be really good for you, because I feel like it's really necessary. And then with the Hangman, it's like these are kind of cards not of like big time action and big time movements. They're cards of more retreating into the self, taking time for yourself, being really reflective, in this case being in a meditative state almost. And the Hanged Man is a really good card because it almost shows, well, I say a good card, but it depends how it shows up, in all honesty. Just like any other tarot card, it all depends on how they show up. But the reason why I'm saying it's good for you is because I think that this is going to be a time for you to bring your body and yourself like back into balance again. And I almost feel like once you do this, you're gonna feel so much better. Like like these cards to me are screaming to somebody that needs to take time out for themselves, and that really needs to the rest and recuperation. And so, and then again, it's like we have trees here. Trees can represent health as well. So I'm almost seeing somebody that their health is like really being affected by stress or overworking themselves, or just, not taking as much care as they should for their body and their self as well. And then you have the cross at the top and stuff. So there's so much like symbolism in the shadowscapes. um tarot, which is another reason why I really love this deck. Like, there's so much to refer to in the images themselves. But then I feel like, yeah, for you, it's like you just need that time, and the hangman is going to be good for you, because it's almost like you have a clearer mind afterwards as well. Like, this gives you the opportunity to really be able to think clearly, to see things clearly. Again, it's like the hangman can represent a change in terms of your outlook, because of you receiving some form of enlightenment, and again, clarity within the time that you spend kind of retreating away. It can mean that things can sometimes be on hold, but I think for you, you need things to be on hold for yourself. Like, you really need that, because all this sort of action orientated energy, just, I don't feel like it's really good for you this week. So I would say try to take it easy as much as you can. Um, Take breaks, take rest, like everything as much as you can, like to balance things out for yourself and your health and everything else and well-being. And then underneath, again, you have temperance. So temperance is like almost like confirming that message again. All your cards have a sense of peace about them, and again, it's like you can see she's bringing all of this into balance. It's like the yin and yang, together. And that's what's most important. You can't have all of this kind of energy, almost like fiery, like, and just keep on going. It's like you have to bring that calm and peace into it as well. And also, when it comes to your decision making, be really balanced in terms of your decision making as well. That's just something that just came up for some reason. But temperance is about doing things in moderation, taking your time with things, being patient. Again, it's like a healing energy, but then it's like an alchemical card as well. So it's about bringing like two elements together and merging them into something else, creating something else with like two completely. It's almost like recycling in a way, like taking just two things and being able to create something, and it becomes even better. And I think that that's just for you. Like, I think that's not even like a product or something outside of self, but I feel like within your own self, you kind of need to just regenerate and recharge, and that'll be what you need. So yes, peace and many blessings to you guys. I'll see you. Bye.